So this is my review for the Bob Revolution Stroller we just got from my 18-month-old son who's trying to climb on a chair right there. We got this mainly because winter's coming up and we wanted something that was heavy duty enough to tackle the snow and all the ice and stuff like that. So we picked this one. We picked the model that has the 16-inch back wheels and the 12-inch front wheels. There's also another model that has 12-inch wheels all around, and they don't have the black. They have more of a bicycle tire look to them, but we chose this one. We also chose the chocolate and light blue color, which I really like. I think it's really pretty. It looks better in person than on the online. So we picked this one, and also we picked this one because it's mostly this dark color, which I need something because he's, you know, sometimes a mess. To, you know, stand up to dirt and grime and all kinds of stuff. And this one we thought would be the best choice because it does have the darker color fabric. Compared to the other ones, like they all, like the orange and the navy one, they had more of a very light colored fabric. So anyway, we chose this model. Let me see, I'll talk about the wheels first. Like I said, they have 16-inch rear wheels and I believe a 12-inch front wheel. And the cool thing about this front wheel is that it turns, like if you're going shopping and stuff, you need to get around tight corners, it turns really well. And then if you're going to jog, you flip the wheel out so it's more out, because if you look at it this way, it's like more further out, and you flip it this way, it's more underneath. So if you flip it out, and then there's this little red pin right here, you just flick it over and down, and then that locks it straight. So when you're jogging or going on over rougher terrain, it holds up. And then to make it swivel again, you just lift up the pin and push it over, and then that allows it to swivel again. The basket underneath is, I mean, it's big, but I can't fit my diaper bag in. I brought my diaper bag down here so I could see. That's my diaper bag. It's huge. It's carries my life in it. There's no way I can fit it underneath it. I definitely have to hang it from the handle, which is fine for me because then it's easier to get in and out. But if you're a low-key parent, I mean, you could fit quite a few baby things underneath there, but definitely only maybe a small to medium-sized diaper bag. Let's see. It has a great 5-point harness. Now, online, and I've seen with other people's Bobs, this has another little strap like that goes over here. It's another little red one like this on their chest. But mine didn't come with that, so I don't know if that's just certain models. But this still has a 5-point harness, and then it has these little tightening strap thingies with the little rings on them. And I even put toys on here because it's just convenient. And it's all adjustable, and it comes with these great pads on them, which they're very soft and nice, and it's easy to adjust. I'm sorry the lighting is so horrible. But yeah, it's easy to adjust up here. And then it also has inside 2 cup hole, well, little like mesh pockets, one on this side, and then the same thing on the other side. So that's really convenient. Because if you didn't have, if this wasn't enough for you, there's no baby tray or anything that goes on. You have to buy it separately, and it's actually the car seat adapter, and it goes right on here, and then it comes also with this black plastic tray, but we didn't buy that just because they had these little pockets in, so I didn't think it was necessary. It has a great hood that comes really far down, like, let me see from the side. Comes really far down. I love it. It's definitely full coverage. And on the top, it has this great peekaboo window thing that you can look down in, which is very nice. Let's see. Now, the Bob also doesn't come with anything for the parent, like a parent console or a cup holder. You have to buy that separately, which for $400, I really wish they would throw something in, just even like a little plastic cup holder, because, you know, I really didn't want to spend more money. But we were going to go, we saw they had a Bob parent console, and then the people at the baby store showed us this Jolly Jumper one, which was half the price and a lot better, in my opinion, because it had more storage pockets. It has, let me tilt the stroller backwards so you can see in the light. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. I thought I had a good angle. All right, there we go. There's a cup holder right here, which, this is horrible. There we go. There's a cup holder right here, which is nice and deep. Like, it goes down really far. And then the same thing on the other side. There's a nice deep cup holder. And then in the middle is this little zippered pocket thing. And, I mean, you could probably hold keys and a cell phone in there, which is very convenient. And it also has, right in front of the zippered part, 1, 2, 3 pockets. These two front ones are like tiny. You could probably fit a binky in there. But this front one's big enough that you could probably fit like a cell phone or 2 in there. Let's see. Oh, it also comes with this runaway strap, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not a runner. I just bought it mainly for the sake of big tires and a well-constructed stroller for the winter. But if you were going to run with it, they have this strap that you just put on your wrist. So when you're running with it, and then if the stroller gets away from you, it locks it. And so the stroller can't leave you. Let's see here. So that's that. Oh, the brake. Let me just show you the brake when I'm messing with it down here. Now, the brake is right here. Obviously, you would do this with your foot, but this little red part, you just flip it down, and that locks the stroller. And you can see when it's locked and I press on it, like the shock absorbers on it are crazy. Like, I'm moving with it too, so it's not really showing you much, but I'm telling you, the shock absorbers are amazing. And to put it back up, you would just lift up with your foot. Now, speaking of shocks, I don't know much about these. Like I said, I'm not using this to jog or run with. I'm using it mainly for the weather purposes. But they have on either side these little shock things, which I have no idea what to even do with these. I haven't even touched them because I'm afraid I'm going to probably, like, bust the stroller. So, I'm sure they, like, maybe they move over here. I don't know. I'm not going to touch it. I think you move it over here if you have a heavier child, but I'm not sure. But like I said, I'm not even going to worry about it. If the stroller works, then it works. So, yeah, let's see what else I've missed. I don't think I've missed anything. Like I said, yeah, it's a really well-made stroller. I love it. It's very durable. The one thing I will say is it's heavy. And let me show you how to close it. There's these 2 red levers on either side that you have to pull up on. So let me just pull up on the other one. And then it folds forward. The whole stroller folds forward like that. And then this little red handle right here, you pull up on and you pull back, and it folds the stroller. And that's the smallest you're going to get it, unless you take off the wheels. And the wheels do have these quick release wheels. It's this little guy right here, and you just pull them down, and then you see the wheel just pops off. And then to put it back on, you just stick it back in the hole, and then pull up on that guy again, and then he's on. So the back ones don't seem, Mason, I can't video. The back ones don't seem like a problem to take off. It's just this front one that might be an issue because it has, you know, it's with this fork thing, and I don't know. I don't think I'd take off the front one, but the back ones are really easy to take off, and that makes it a lot more compact. Also, that runaway strap, you can use this runaway strap. Oh, it's stuck on something. You can use this runaway strap to to use to fold the stroller, because it doesn't have a lock on it. So you can actually use this strap to lock your stroller shut. And how you do that is you feed it through your handlebar and then bring it back through. And then this side's like the soft Velcro and this is the rougher Velcro, so it sticks together like that. And that's how you can keep it together, and then you just lift up by the handle and it stays together. Like, I just had a grunt picking it up. It's a heavy stroller. And then just to, now let me unfold it. And to unfold it, you just release on that thing. And then feed it back through the handle. And then pull up on your handle and give it a big shake. And it comes open. Wonderful. Let's get this little strap back. And I just feed this strap over the handle. It's no problem. I do find, though, that it sometimes falls. So I probably will end up taking it off because it is kind of getting a little annoying. But for the most part, it does the job. So yeah, so this was my review of the Bob Revolution Stroller. In my opinion, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing constructed stroller, and definitely a good investment. You know, it is a little pricey, but I mean, this will last kid to kid to kid, I'm sure, because it's just the metal on it. You can see how thick the stroller is built. So definitely a good stroller. All right.